Good morning. Notice anything different? My cabin is taking shape. It has a roof, well, it's sort of sitting on top right now. It has sides. The bunks are pretty much all together. Well, no, they're all together. Getting their final coats of epoxy. I'm doing some work on some of the hatches and fillets around the corner and stuff. And it's just kind of, I don't know, monotonous work. We're having snow here today in Silverton, so it's kind of cold and really wet, which is a problem because fitting the blank on the roof, that's a big freaking piece of wood. It's only 1/4 inch, but it's you scarf together a 20 something inch to a full 48 inch width, so you get a 6-foot piece of wood, and then it goes horizontally over the top, and you temporarily fasten it down, and then you draw a line and you go back and cut it. Well, it's only 1/4 inch. It only weighs 40 pounds. But carrying it through my small shop, knocking things off the walls, then they land on top of the board, which makes it even heavier, and then it gets lopsided and then it falls over. And then there's some swearing involved. But I got it up here and I didn't hurt myself, so that's a good thing. So I'm marking it. I'm gonna pull it off. I'm setting up sawhorses in my boat so I don't have to carry it very far. Flip it over, trim it off, I'll show some of that. And when it's off, I'll show you some of the work I've done inside. So I didn't put a lot of this on film just because I was trying to get things done so quickly, but I was able to cut and match the sides, get them temporarily screwed in. I tacked them on with thickened epoxy and on the side and some fillets. I'm using some locally sourced maple as my cross beams. I'm going to keep them nice and bright. And as per instructions, because I'm going to have a center hatch here, I am not installing the centerpiece at this time. And then I will have to do some cross braces around that. And yeah, so I'm going to cut the roof out, then I'm going to pull all these things out and glue them in, glue the top on, and probably call it quits for the day, depending how long that takes. Yeah. Anyway, it's kind of cool. I actually have a cabin now, and when I sit down in it, I get a sense of the headroom, which is actually adequate. I'm not going to be living in here, so it'll be fine. Actually wasn't as hard as I thought. Some things work out. The hard part with that 6x8 sheet is, I'm 6'3", but that doesn't give you much room to reach around and grab that baby. Much easier to handle when it's trimmed down to size. Well, there you go. And now I have a dark space that I have to do a lot of work in. But everything's glued in and screwed in and curing. And I really don't want to walk in here anymore because every so often a drip comes down and lands in my hair. Danny? Yeah, right there. Okay, I'm gonna go into town and buy a test cap thing. Anyway, cabin structure is pretty much together, so that's kind of exciting. It's pretty good. I will begin planning on what to do now with the cabin and getting the windows set. Or getting the windows put together. So anyway, lots of fun. Thanks.